Hello to the camera and to the ether. Um, First off, I want to start with how grateful I am to have gone out on a run today, even though it was disappointingly small. It is like 5 kilometers, and I had planned to do a 21 yesterday, and I had pushed it today, and it didn't happen today because I had to go to the office. And of course, the weekdays, nothing really happens, but I'm still happy that I went out and I did that 5K, no matter how abysmally below my capacity that was and outside of my training plan for the ultra marathon that was, because I kid you not, I think it's just I need to go out and work out to feel like hot shit. If I work out, I feel like I'm the man. I just have so much, you know, confidence in myself because I don't know why. Let's just let's not worry about the because. It works. And today at the office too, I felt like working out a bit, so I just went to the rooftop, knocked out some push ups, did some shadow boxing in my tight ass clothes. But I did something, and I just it was so relieving to get out of this constant this mindset of oh my god, I am not going anywhere, I am not doing anything, I'm not progressing because I don't get time to go to the gym because I go to sleep at fucking 2 a.m. or rather I stream at 2 a.m. and go to sleep at 3. But here's the thing, right? I think all good things just take time, and in the meantime it's better to get out of my head because I just graduated college, right? So there's been like a series of my friends posting photographs and videos of our time on Instagram, and I finally had a chance to go through all of the things that I've been doing that I'd done over the 4 years of my college, and I don't know. I don't feel particularly guilty about having wasted so much of the time because I genuinely had fun. I looked at the photos and I was like I was reminiscing, and I was so grateful. And shit, I forgot to update the title, I guess. But the title was supposed to be to look back and take time to reminisce. That if you slow down enough, you can actually realize that the life that you've lived so far is so full of memories. Sometimes it's just moving so fast that you don't recognize it. And I don't, you know what? I love moving this fast. It's very entertaining because I can look back and have so many memories packed into such small days in our life. But at the same time, I need to program in like just time to look back. And I think one completely unrelated big important thing that's really helping my mood is food, man. I think I just need to have good food. I just need to have good food, work out no matter what, sleep as and stare at the sun for a bit and have some creative output, and automatically the hope for life comes in. It kicks in. That's it, man. I just, you know what, I I still feel super confident, sorry, super conscious about the way that my hair looks in camera because I thought it looked hot as shit, but like, so be it. In this moment, I am very happy to be alive, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So I'm gonna sit, do a bit of video editing because I have tried something, and your Lord shall see. Your Lord shall see. Shall see. What else is there? Work's been going real good. I think I'm a lot more confident about myself now, and touch wood, I don't want to lose that. And I think a large part of it is because I just realized that just confidence is just a matter of time. That if I give myself enough time, I will know the thing enough to be confident in it. So I can't really rush that process, and why rush that process? Why seek to be anxious everywhere? And believe it or not, there's so many variables have changed that I think have something to contribute. I've stopped having coffee. I just have tea, and tea has a lot less caffeine than coffee does, and it seems to be a lot more, mellow in the way that it hits me. That and this day, all day at the office, I consciously made the decision to walk slower. And I don't know, it had a market change in the way that I was thinking. Because I usually just walk very fast, and my mind is perhaps running at that point. But when I consciously decide to walk slower, I'm set in a more relaxed frame of mind, and I'm more cognizant of the things that are going on around me. So many, so many lovely things happened today, and I'm just very grateful for it. Which goes to show that, good or bad, if you do your things, things will go in the trajectory that you want it to go in. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. It's it's repetitive, I know, but it's just showing up day in and day out, and I think that showing up itself is a sign of hope. Like even this morning, I did not want to go into the office because I was tired and sleepy. But I went nonetheless, and I'm grateful for that. I think, I think you just need to get out of your own head, and I need more of that. I'm gonna program in more of that soon. It's gonna be opportunity for more of that. And funny enough, I was remarking yesterday about how, my mom said that everyone in the family is in like this weird position where we have things but they're just not right or whatever. And today my sister got a call back from a full-time job, so she's gonna be she's gonna get something that she wanted for a long time now. So I'm very happy for that. And I guess with the time all things pass, which is both enlivening and saddening at the same time. That I look back now, it's not bittersweet. It's not bitter. It's just the sweetness of my memories have a melancholic taste to it, and I like it. And I think that's maybe it's tooting my own horn, but I think it's a lovely attitude to have about life, which is that I sit and reminisce, but I never miss it. It's just I'm very happy being in the moment as well. But at the same time, I'm grateful that I got to experience all of those things. I'm grateful to sit back and relive it for a moment. Such a lovely time. And I think that's what I'm making for myself here. A lovely time to reminisce. A time to be grateful for, because I looked at the videos of myself when I was 2 years younger, and that guy is a lot skinnier than I am. I mean, he is also a lot more cut than I am, but he's a lot more skinnier than I am. And strength wise, I think I beat him. And perhaps even stamina wise. And I think that's purely been an effect of the things that I've been doing repetitively over the 2 years. And it it just goes to show how you do the things that you do now so that you can look back and be grateful for them. So I'm not sure when, but one day I'll look back. I'll be grateful for sitting and talking to a camera in an empty room, just sharing my thoughts day in and day out, irrespective of how it feels, because that's just something that feels right to do for me. And it's that it's that old. I think it was Sir Ian McKellen that said it in his Oscar acceptance speech. Maybe yes, huh? Hmm. It was.
Practice any art, music, singing, dancing, acting, drawing, painting, sculpture, poetry, fiction, essays, reportage, no matter how well or badly, not to get money and fame, but to experience becoming, to find out what's inside you, to make your soul grow.
And I think that's what I'm doing it for. I I hope that was audible though. I'm not 100% sure of that. But I think the growth of the soul is what I'm doing it for. As abstract as that may sound. I've remarked several times that it feels like I wake up every day and I'm staring at a void. And it is true. I wake up every day and I'm staring at a void. But it is entirely my perspective that paints what I can do with that void. Or that I have to do anything at all with that void, right? So it depends entirely on the philosophy that I adopt, how my mindset adapts to that emptiness. Now, I can look at that emptiness and say, I can scream until my lungs collapse. Because perhaps I understand that there is more in me than just sound. That I speak, think, write, act, run, lift, read, do, away. Everything that's in me, and it's entirely consumed by that void. And because it's consumed by that void, I'm always left thinking, is there more that I can do? And I think in that search for more is where I live. I do feel the need to, give out the disclaimer saying that I perhaps am speaking too highly for the lowly mortal that I am, for the mediocre lifter and runner, or writer, or thinker, or doer, or actor, or speaker, or programmer, or whatever I do. But it is beautiful to me. And isn't that most of what matters, if not all. Because you can make the argument that one must be a positive contribution to the society, but isn't that most of what matters? That i- in this ephemeral life, I enjoy the little time that I have and populate it with memories that I can look back to fondly. And damned if that fondness is birthed out of pride or anything that is categorized as a sin. Damned if that fondness is categorized as me being egotistical or self obsessed. Damn that. I am expressing my gratitude to have lived the life that I have lived so far. And if I have come this far and felt this much joy, I cannot wait to see how much joy awaits me. Or rather the looking back and reminiscing has given me so much hope that I can definitely wait for what's all the amazing things that are lined up for me. Because no matter what, I am going to make it amazing. And I think there's just a lovely way to view life and not get so easily defeated by the narrative. It comes back to that thing that I used to say about why speak the narrative that puts you at a disadvantage. If nothing matters, nothing matters. Which means you can paint everything the way that you want it to be. Which means, hilarious as it is, that my camera is standing on two blocks of wood balanced on a notepad and sticky notes, I guess, and half a camera stand that's attached to it freaking Feviquick. It doesn't matter. You can't see it, or even if you can see it, it works for me. It serves my purpose, and it does so beautifully. And that beauty is entirely up to me to define it, because I'm the one that appreciates that beauty. And in that same way, the beauty in my life is for me to dictate it. And I think so far, as as defeatist as I have been at times, my life is lovely. And of course I have more things to look forward to. So good night to you, to the camera and to the ether. Trust that you too have many, many things in this beautiful life to look forward to. And that trust comes as an extension of going outside of what you think you're capable of. Because within these four walls, there is no living to be done. So get out. Go do something. Good night.